Hello students, my name is Prerna Singh and I am from New Delhi, India. The subjects that I'm interested in teaching is related to computer science, and I can also teach general subjects like general science and social science from classes 1 to classes 8. The topic for today is from the course Computer Fundamental, and I'm teaching what is software development life cycle. Well, that means what is a software life cycle? That means the process that we require software. That means the period of time when the software product is conceived to when it is delivered to the client is called as a series of steps that we need to follow, right? So that series of steps that we follow is called as the software development life cycle. So what are the steps that we follow? The first step that we follow is called as the requirement phase. The second step is the design phase. The third is the implementation phase. Fourth is the testing phase. And fifth is the installation and the maintenance phase. Okay. So you can see from here, I'll share the slide with you people. So we are going to do the software development life cycle, right? So it is the period of time that starts when the software product is conceived and ends when the software product is no longer available for use. So these are the steps that we need to follow. I'm going to explain each step one by one, right? And what is done in each step, right? So the first is requirement analysis and specification. Second is design. Third is implementation and unit testing. Fourth is integration and system testing. And fifth is operation and maintenance. Now, what is the first phase? The first phase is requirement and specification. What is requirement and specification? That means, first of all, when we need to design the product, the software product, we need to take the requirement from the customer because we are developing the product for the customer. They are the end user. So it is very important for us as a software team to know that what the customer wants. So we need to take the requirement from the customer, and then we have to mention the requirements in a proper document, which is called as SRS. That is Software Requirement Specification Document. So in this document, whatever the software that needs to be developed will be divided in the form of features, and every feature will be given to a developer to develop, right? So there may be a possibility that one developer may get 2 or 3 features to develop, and similarly, there would be a feature would be assigned for a tester to test. Now, after the SRS has been developed, then this is a contract between the developer and the customer that now they can start work on the project, right? They can start working on it. So the second phase is the design phase. In the design phase, we are using the data structures in order to build the high-level design and the low-level design, right? So a software design document is built. A high-level design contains a general statement of all the data structure that we have to use, whereas low-level design is according to the particular feature. The third phase is the implementation phase and the unit testing phase. In the implementation phase, we are going to write the code by using a particular language. So it is where the software developers work and they write the code. And in the unit testing phase, the software developers are going to test their own code. So that is called as a unit testing phase. So unit testing is also done by the developer, which you need to be clear about, right? The next phase is integration and system testing phase. Once the developer make their phase, so they release their phase to the tester. So now the tester tests the phase, test the feature. That means once the developer just complete their feature, they releases their feature, right, to the tester. So now when we are going to integrate all the features or some of the features, the testers are going to test all the features in order to see that maybe one features may have the impact on the other feature. So that is called as integration testing. So after all the features have been developed and all the integration testing has been done, the final testing is system testing, where we do the hardware plus software testing, right? So testing of the entire system, which contains the hardware and the software, is called as a system testing. The last phase is the operation and the maintenance phase. In this phase, when the system has it and all the errors have been, most of the errors have been corrected by the developers, right? So we install the software. So installation of the software is done on the client side, and then the project goes into the maintenance phase. In the maintenance phase, we basically, whatever the bugs are being, the client gets, it is the duty of the developer to correct those bugs. So it can be done on the client side also, it can be done in their own company as well. So this is the various phases of the software development life cycle. I think all of you have understood this. Thank you so much.